Alright, welcome back to... Oh man. Okay, welcome back to this kind of janky setup. I'm looking at it now and it is a little bit out of whack. Okay, maybe that's not great, but we'll work on that. Okay, so I'm putting back this AE-1 program. I wanted to make a little video talking about it. Some of the minor details I don't want to glaze over. For starters, the little brass plunger for the shutter button had fallen out, so I wanted to make sure I placed that back in. Next up, the shutter speed dial itself is a little bit finicky because, as you can see, there's this little tab here that lines up with this slot there. So you want to make sure that that will, line up when you put it back on. So what I always do is I just have it set to program, because that's as far as it'll go in one direction. There's a little stopper right there, so just make sure that that is not going to move anywhere there. And then also I want to make sure that this is also on, because sometimes this little contact for the ASA will fly off. All of the wires are reconnected. I want to make sure that they are stowed properly. And boom, just like that. Notice how there are no wires protruding from the front. That's like one of the first things I like to check personally. And then also, this has some feedback. So now what we will do in the meantime, just to secure the top on, so I'll throw some screws in. I just do the two in the back for now. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. Those are just like a few of the things I like to check up on and make sure that this rotates properly. It does, so we're good on that front. Camera's pretty much good to go. It just still doesn't really work all that well. But I think what it is shortage there, potentially. I'm gonna have to keep working at it, but the contacts down here were pretty corroded. Wasn't having any issue with the advance once I got the whole clutch system, or not the clutch system, but the advance column itself cleaned out and kind of back to working order. So I'm assuming that it's more of an electrical problem on the bottom. So I'm going to run some tests on the circuit, see if we're losing power anywhere, and clean up the contacts. So we'll jump into that, but the camera's about to die, so I'm going to plug that in, start my laundry, and get back to work.